Hi, I'm Steve Prieb and I'm with the Arizona Community Tree Council, and in this video we're going to be talking about pruning trees. The tools of the trade for an arborist are the hand pruner, the lopper, and either a hand saw or a chainsaw. And we have some general recommendations for these tools, and one is that for the hand pruners we don't want to go to a diameter much greater than a ½ inch, and for the loppers we don't want to prune for a diameter much greater than about an inch. So one of the things that we want to look for to make a proper pruning cut is the branch bark ridge and the collar. And the branch bark ridge is simply a furrow of bark that's been pushed up and out because it's in the crotch of the branch and the main trunk of the tree. The collar is formed by the stem wood and the branch wood being wrapped around each other, and that also will appear as some striations or perhaps a raised furrow of bark. And to make the ideal pruning cut, we want to be just outside of those anatomical features. And so here's an example of like a pretty decent pruning cut. We've left the branch bark ridge and the branch collar intact, and we don't have enough of one of our rules of thumb is if you can hang your hat on it, you've left too much. When we have a branch that's too big to use the loppers on and too big for us to hold up with one hand, then we need to eliminate the weight of that branch, and to prevent the bark from ripping and tearing down the trunk of the tree, and we're going to do that using a 3-cut process. And the first cut of the 3-cut process is an undercut, and so we're going to come up here on the underside of the tree, and we want to be about maybe a foot away from the branch bark ridge and collar when we do this. So we want to make our undercut, and we want to get that about halfway through the diameter of the branch. Then we move to the outside of the branch, just about an inch or so away, and we start at the top and make our second cut from the top, moving downward through the branch, and when we link up to that other cut, it'll break away. So there we've removed the weight of the branch from the tree. We've no ripped and torn bark. Now we come back with our third and final cut at the branch bark ridge and collar. And this particular one is interesting because you see this swelling, and so that's where we're going to take make our third and final cut. Lastly, you can't learn everything that you need to know about pruning in a short video. If you're going to do it yourself, we hope that the ideas and concepts that we've covered today are helpful. And if you're going to hire someone, please go to our website, aztrees.org.